Hi both. Can you hear me?
Hi, Laurie.
Yes. Hello, Laurie. Are you ready for another briefing?
Absolutely.
Let's do it. Our journey with TreesPlease Games started in 2022. They're a startup, independent mobile game app developer from the UK. Their main goal was to attract and retain new players to their game, Longleaf Valley.
My first impressions of the Refuel team were extremely positive. I got such a great energy off of Carol and Rabina. Always enthusiastic, bringing new ideas, always got some more context to share with me.
When we finally got to know Laurie and the team online, they began to explain to us a little bit more about Longleaf Valley and the purpose behind the game, how they were planting real trees as the player progresses. That really resonates with their values and how digital can and should have an impact on the real world.
For any successful campaign, understanding the goals of the client and their target audience is crucial. TreesPlease Games wanted us to focus on attracting quality clicks from people who would play the game for the long term.
The goal with our ads is really to kind of try something a bit bold that's really going to move the needle. We really want to try different messages and see what really works for us and what kind of gets us the best kind of users and players that want to play our game.
We had so many ways to be creative with those ads, and we really want that to work out.
We agreed to make a first batch of video ads for TreesPlease as a test. That way they'd get to know our work style. We proved that the time zone difference wasn't an issue at all, and they could see the value of our deliverables. From there, we then started producing videos every month, which we were thrilled about because producing these ads is super fun for our team.
Our strategy was to develop 3 different types of ads based on different audiences' conversion angles. So gameplay, narrative, and environmental.
We focused a lot on showcasing the merge gameplay as soon as possible on the ad, so people would be hooked. We created new concepts every week and multiple variants based on results from previous video ad campaigns. We tried different sets of items, modifying the size of the game board, different landscapes, and pacing. This allowed us and the client to keep ahead of ad fatigue, constantly improving on past ad creative and keeping their video ad strategy fresh.
Apart from the amazing artwork of the game, the audio design was also a vital piece. We carefully picked soundtracks that were uplifting and matching the pace of the ads, and we used the sound effects to elevate the overall experience. Also, dynamic cuts, transitions, and visual effects added energy and excitement, amplifying the emotions we wanted to evoke.
I always see ad creative as like this treadmill. You're always kind of trying to run, and it means that we're testing not just with Refuel but with other agencies. But Refuel always take the insights we have from elsewhere and use them to kind of put them into practice in new creatives. So we're always kind of evolving and developing, moving forward with the creatives that we get.
In addition to the gameplay advertising, we also work with the client to deliver some videos focused on the narrative and the progression of the game. We wanted to create an emotion connection. So we decided to showcase different characters and their motives, and also including the real life impact. So it was about engaging with the audience so they could imagine themselves immersed on the game.
We also worked on a strong call to action, a clear message like, "You play, we plant," "Help save the valley," or "Save the animals," was designed to instigate action, which then led us to explore the key points of difference for the game, which are all around sustainability.
TreesPlease Games use profits from their games to plant real trees across the globe. So we created several animations to highlight this, showing that users can plant trees in the game and support planting trees like real trees around the world.
We knew that by showing players enjoying their accomplishments, we could evoke a sense of achievement and a desire in others to experience it for themselves.
We actually often see that the output we get from Refuel is probably some of the best retaining creative we've got. We really kind of managed to hit that bar in terms of kind of quality, but also in terms of like the messaging that we want to push to new players. Something we're continually trying to do is kind of optimize IPM, click-through rate down, but we've come from a really strong base where like we're really happy with what's being said to new players.
Engagement metrics helped us fine-tune our approach. By getting feedback from the client and analysing clicks, shares and downloads, we gauge the effectiveness of our creative.
So what stands out about the Refuel ads are feel like something that we would have made in-house. It definitely feels like an extension of our team, and sometimes it does feel like Carol is on the team, and we get good kind of feedback in a loop between not just me but other people on the art team at TreesPlease Games.
In the end, our combined efforts resulted in a long-lasting relationship with the TreesPlease Games team. Every month we get super excited for that evening briefing meeting for new creative ideas.
The collaboration between the creative team and the marketing specialist here was the foundation. It ensured that all the visuals, narrative and strategy were really aligned.
I would absolutely recommend Refuel Creative for that kind of ultimate blend of really high quality work, but also just a great team that's kind of really great. I look forward to our briefings every month and working even over Slack Messenger. Such a good relationship we've developed over time.